Doc Ron here. It is January 1st, 2014, sunny California. Most people will be watching the Rose Bowl game on TV, watching Stanford play Michigan State, but by choice, I'm out here working on my Audi. The main thing we're going to be looking at is the windshield, or the headlight covers that are woefully discolored and foggy. I went to my local AutoZone. The young man said, buy Meguiar's. Meguiar's is the one company you can trust, so we will try a cleanup using Meguiar's. As you can see, we have a brand new Meguiar's headlight restoration kit. Kiki, get out of there. My dog wants to play too. We will try the most expensive kit on the market. Here's what's in the box. The instructions. A cleaner that you hook to a drill of some kind. The different grits. This is your 1000 grit. This is your 3000 grit. And this is your hand polisher that you can use with these different grits. Then you have the plastic, clear plastic cleaner polish, and the headlight protectorant. Simple green. Just finished cleaning the lens. Now we're going to attach the, do a little sanding by attaching the 1000 grit to our hand sander here. See, now we will use this, going back and forth, trying to take the layer of oxidation off. We'll get back shortly. Now here's my 3000 grit. I dunk it in a little water and then carefully go back and forth, cleaning the level of oxidation off the headlamp. Going off doing the side lamp too, might as well. Side markers. And I'm going to keep doing this until I get tired. Meguiar's recommends to continue this task until the light is evenly frosted, which is hard to really know. Back and forth here using the 1000 grade grit. I think I can see a little bit more back behind the lens here. You can see that the headlamp lens looks evenly frosted. I'll now use the Meguiar 3000 grit to finish up this work, and at that point we will go on to using a drill with a polisher. You'll see how that works. I'm using the 3000 grit now, up and down motion. Initially I used it without water. Now I'm putting a little water with it just to see if that makes it any better, although the instructions didn't say use water with the 3000. I assume that you can use it with the 3000. See? It's back and forth, giving a real good shot, trying to get the oxidation off these lenses. At this point we have the lens being treated over here. It has received the grit treatment, 1000 and 3000 grit, and here is the new lens here. Obviously still a big difference at this point in time. Now we'll be going to the buffing using a special paste. The next step is to attach the polisher to a drill. We have a Craftsman drill, the polisher, and it just simply goes in there and will be tightened. Then, according to the instructions, attach Meguiar's yellow polishing drill pad to the drill. Apply a nickel-size amount of X polish to pad. Place pad flatly on the surface to be restored. Then tilt pad one side to increase its user control before activating the drill. Use a slow back and forth continuous overlapping motion to treat a small area at a time. Heavy pressure is not required. Do not use the pad's edge. Plastics can be applied at all drill speeds. Faster drill speeds produce more cutting and polishing. However, they may also increase the difficulty in keeping the pad flat against the surface. So, alter drill speed as needed. Well, we will give this a try. You can see I've got it attached and we're ready to go. Here is the bottle of Plastex, which will be our polishing material. I have placed a nickel-size amount of plastic on the window, on the lens. Here we go. Maybe a little bit more. Now I'm going to start the drill, and to polish this, we'll take 2 hands, and we will see what it happens here. You can see it's going to take a little time. I'll get back to you after I do the entire headlamp. I think I'm seeing some improvement here. If you look, this is the side I have not done, and this is the side that I've polished with the plastique. And you can see, I believe there is a difference here. Now what I'll do is keep working this side. I cleaned it off as recommended, and before the plastic dries with a fiber cloth, microfiber cloth, and I'm going to apply some more plastic and see if I can get a really clear shine on this side, on the left side. Now, as recommended, I am wiping the plastic off before it dries with the microfiber towel. Again, I think we're starting to see a beautiful clearness here compared to the untreated side here. Well, Meguiar's actually seems to at least be doing what it says it's supposed to do. As you can see, I'm starting to work on the right side now. Well, I think you can see there has been a significant improvement in this lens. I probably buffed it for 10 minutes or so intermittently using the plastics, and now I am supposed to coat it with this protectorant. Now this is the original good lens here, and it still looks more clear, but we have made strides. I will treat it one more time with plastics. Looking at the headlights now from a distance, actually I can see a slight difference over here on the left, slight lack of clarity perhaps, but certainly better than it was. Let's take a look here. Here's your regular lens, or I should say new lens. Here's the treated lens. We'll go up to it, and I think you can still see there's still some kind of film here, a little bit of film that the other lens, well, the other lens has a little bit of that film, probably starting to corrode a little bit. So I'll try one more polishing on the old lens. As you can see, it's getting late, dark around here. Rose Bowl is in its third quarter. Stamford apparently is not doing as well as one would expect, but my little light polishing project seems to be actually becoming a success. I can still see a very slight speckling in the lens, as if I didn't go quite deep enough with my polishing. I can see here it's not speckled, here it's not, but this is speckled here. That probably could be something that could be taken out of with another treatment. However, when I look at the entire car here, I'm seeing very little difference between the two sides. So I'd have to call this a success at this time. Well, here we are, now in the comfort of my home, watching the end of the Rose Bowl. Stanford is trailing by 4 points. Michigan State is ahead, and I wanted to give you my final thoughts on the Meguiar treatment. Let's flip this around. I would say it got my headlight to about 80% of what a new one would be. There was still some crystal clarity in the new headlight I had that I was not able to achieve with the Meguiar treatment. However, one could surmise with more elbow grease, I could possibly get it clearer, although probably not to the same as the new lens. Now, this was a $29 product from AutoZone. It certainly did improve things dramatically. How would I buy it again? Well, it's expensive, and now that I've done it, I realize the main ingredients are actually your own work. You have to have the paste, the Plastex, whatever it is, and the grits, the 1000 grit and 3000 grit. Other than that, you don't necessarily need to buy the Meguiar product. However, it's a good packaged deal, and almost anyone can do it. You need a power, a power sander or a power drill that you hook the little cloth to, or the little attachment to, and it works very well. So I would have to give it 4.5 stars on my Audi lens treatment. So Meguiar, I think they give a good product. It's not junk, and it works well. And back to the Rose Bowl.